Princess Charlotte may lose access to her royal title after a major shakeup. The idea that Princess Charlotte may lose her royal title comes from ongoing discussions about modernizing the British monarchy, especially with the recent shifts in leadership following the death of Queen Elizabeth II and the accession of King Charles III. Although nothing is certain at this point, there are various factors that could impact Charlotte's title and her position within the royal family. Princess Charlotte, born on May 2, 2015, is the second child of Prince William, Prince of Wales, and Catherine, Princess of Wales. She currently holds the title Her Royal Highness Princess Charlotte of Wales, which was given to her by Queen Elizabeth II upon her birth. As the granddaughter of King Charles III and daughter of the future king, Charlotte is currently third in line to the British throne, after her father and older brother, Prince George. Princess Charlotte's title and place in the line of succession were secured through a change in royal protocol made before her birth. Traditionally, royal titles and positions of importance were passed down through male heirs, and female members often lost their titles or positions if they had younger brothers. However, in 2013, before Prince George was born, Queen Elizabeth II made changes to the Succession to the Crown Act, abolishing the male-favored primogeniture system. This change ensured that Charlotte, despite being a girl, would retain her place in the line of succession even after the birth of her younger brother, Prince Louis, in 2018. One of the most discussed potential changes to Princess Charlotte's title comes from King Charles III's well-known desire to streamline the British monarchy. Even before he ascended the throne, Charles had publicly indicated his desire for a slimmed-down royal family, one that focuses on a smaller group of core members who perform official duties and receive financial support from the state. This could mean fewer royals holding official titles and performing public duties, which in turn may lead to a reduction in the number of family members who receive full-time royal roles. For example, under such a system, once Prince George takes the throne, his siblings, including Princess Charlotte, may not retain their titles in the same way they do now. Some speculate that King Charles III's reforms could mean that only the direct heirs to the throne and their immediate families will be granted royal titles, while others, like Charlotte, might see a downgrading of their roles or titles as they grow older. If Charlotte were not to hold a full-time role within the monarchy in the future, her title could theoretically be adjusted to reflect her standing. Titles within the British aristocracy, including royal titles, are highly structured. In most cases, the title of princess is granted to the daughters or granddaughters of the sovereign. However, whether these titles are maintained or adjusted depends on both tradition and the will of the reigning monarch. For Princess Charlotte, her title could be affected by her future role within the royal family. If she takes on an official role as a working royal, she would likely maintain her title of Her Royal Highness throughout her life, as her great-aunt Princess Anne has done. However, if she does not perform official royal duties, her title may change. Some royal experts believe that Charlotte might become the Duchess of York or receive another aristocratic title upon marriage, which would still keep her within the noble hierarchy but in a more private capacity. It's also important to recognize that the royal family has a history of adjusting titles to reflect changing circumstances. In recent years, we have seen examples of this with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, who stepped back from their official royal duties. While they still retain their titles, they no longer use their His, Her Royal Highness, Her Royal Highness designations in an official capacity. Similarly, titles within the royal family may be revised over time based on the desires of the sovereign and the evolution of the monarchy itself. King Charles III has already made some moves that suggest he is willing to make changes to the way royal titles are used. For instance, he did not immediately confer the title of Duke of Edinburgh upon Prince Edward, his younger brother, as was expected, and only later did so. This delay highlighted the king's careful consideration regarding which family members will receive and retain titles. While there is no concrete evidence to suggest that Princess Charlotte will lose her title anytime soon, royal commentators have speculated that her title could be affected as the monarchy evolves. A key factor will be her future role within the family. If she assumes a full-time royal role, it is highly likely that she will retain her title. However, should the monarchy move towards a smaller working royal family, Charlotte might see a reduction in her role and possibly her title. It's also worth noting that Charlotte's position as the daughter of a future king provides her a unique level of security. Even with reforms, she is still likely to remain a prominent member of the royal family due to her close proximity to the throne. That being said, Any potential changes to her title would reflect broader changes in the institution of the monarchy, and those would be at the discretion of King Charles III, or even Prince William when he eventually ascends the throne. While it is possible that Princess Charlotte's title could be impacted by modernizing reforms within the royal family, her standing as a royal family member is likely secure. However, the exact nature of her role and title may shift as the monarchy continues to evolve in the 21st century.